Ladies and gentlemen, the American jury and Bulldog Nation, today is my top 5 favorite movies of all time. Number 5, now I want to stress this before I launch this. Let's face it, folks. There's 100 freaking, we love all kinds of movies. We could break them down in categories, comedies, adventures, Western. I just decided to pick these 5 because you know what? They can tell the test. For example, I feel bad that I didn't put in an Al Pacino movie, the more I think about it. Scent of a Woman, Devil's Advocate. I love all Pacino's movies, but he's my favorite actor and none of his movies made my top 5. So here we go. Top 5. Number 5. Clint Eastwood. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. It's a long Western, but I can watch it over and over again. Clint Eastwood cutting that rope all the time. The end scene, the whole movie, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. One of my favorites. Number 4, Gladiator. I love this movie, but most of all, I can watch the opening 10 minutes like over and over and over again. What you do in this life echoes in eternity. I love Gladiator. Again, Braveheart, yeah, I could put Braveheart in there too, of course. Number 3, Dead Poets Society. I love the English language. I love American literature. I love inspiration. And I tell you, Robin Williams' character, that teacher in this movie, is just extraordinary. The standing on the desk scenes, the little club that they form, the shouting out the quotes as they kick a soccer ball. I mean, the injustice that befalls him. I mean, I love Dead Poets Society. It's one of my favorite all-time movies. I can watch it over and over again. By the way, that's kind of one of the criteria, is you can watch these movies over and over again. Number 2, Animal House. I mean, wow, maybe I do my top 5 comedies in one time. Animal House would be at the top of that list too. Step Brothers would probably be number 2. But Animal House, I love this movie. I can watch it over and over and over again. It's just too good. And then number 1 movie of all time is Tombstone. And when I'm talking Tombstone, I'm talking about Val Kilmer, Doc Holliday, Kurt Russell playing Wyatt Earp. I actually have watched this movie probably more than any movie I've ever watched. I've written down all the quotes. I've memorized all the quotes. It's just an amazing movie, which is just badass. I just love it. Now, there's countless movies that are left off this list, all of which I love too, but I had to pick. I'm not afraid to make a decision. Now, Roger, give me some of the movies that I have been negligent in not placing on this list.
Well, I'll tell you a few of my favorites. Psycho.
Nah, I hate horror movies.
It's not. I don't think it's a horror movie. It's a thing. I mean, it's a slasher. It's a slasher.
Yeah.
But American Graffiti. I love that movie.
Well, you're an old DJ.
Yeah,
you like that kind of movies.
Blues Brothers. Love the Blues Brothers.
I like both those movies.
Love the Blues Brothers.
I like both of them.
Jaws.
Oh, Jaws, definitely.
Jaws. I mean, that was a great movie when we were like 12, you know.
And you know, it's one of those things where these are like my favorite movies. I'm not giving movies like, okay, the top 5 movies all time, because if you did that, Jaws might even be number 1.
Yeah, man, Jaws. You know, some of the honorable mentions, The Shining. Now, I know you don't like that horror stuff, but
I hate it.
But I'm telling you, man, that movie, we went to the Acme Drive-In to see that, and it was one hell of a slasher movie at a drive-in. Yeah. All right. Well,
when I leave a movie theater, I want to be happy or I want to be inspired. I don't want to leave a movie theater scared as hell.
Well, but you know, I like your list. I mean, Good, Bad, and the Ugly. I love that. I mean, the music's fantastic. I know. Animal House. I mean, what can be better? I have more quotes from Animal House here on my little ear candy button puncher than Carter's Got Liverpool. So Animal House is really the epitome of great quotes. And Tombstone, I mean, you can't beat that. But I'll let you wrap up your top 5.
All right, that does it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to go with my top 5 television series of all time. And I think it says a lot about me because I've picked these already. And you're going to look at him and say, what does that say about you, Bulldog? It might mean that maybe I'm destined to be a gangster. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the Bulldog Show and hit that bell so you'll be alerted when I do other videos. Last but not least, please comment below. I'd love to hear from you.